They say life isn't about the number of breaths you take, but the moments that take your breath away. Every time I ride a motorbike, I feel exactly that. It's a feeling of nostalgia, freedom, and going beyond the ordinary. An escape from the daily grind, the stress, the complexity of life. If you connect with this feeling, I'm glad we've met. Welcome to my channel, and I hope you'll hop along with me on this journey. This channel isn't about specs or lap times. It's about the pure joy of riding, the soul, the stories, and the legacy behind each motorbike. Because when you ride a motorcycle, you're not just riding a machine. You're carrying a history, a culture, and sometimes a dream. No motorbike is truly good or bad. Some just resonate with your soul more than others. Today, I want to talk about the latest addition to my garage, the Kawasaki KLX230, a machine from the land of the rising sun. Now, a quick trivia. Kawasaki wasn't always about motorcycles. They started off building ships. Yes, ships. And the same legacy of engineering excellence now lives on two wheels. In India, Kawasaki is known for offering performance that's not just thrilling but also reliable and relatively accessible. So here's how I stumbled upon the KLX230. I had gone with my friend to the Kawasaki showroom. He was curious about ZX6R while he drooled over the Supersport. My eyes clocked into this sleek, tall, and slightly intimidating enduro machine parked in the corner. It stood out, not by screaming for attention, but quietly promising adventure. I asked for details. To my surprise, this was one of the first road legal enduro machines available in India. A booking amount of just 5,000. I thought, why not? And booked it without being fully sure if I was actually gonna buy it. After I booked the motorbike, days turned into weeks and then months, and suddenly I get a call. So, your KLX is ready for a test ride. It was on my way to work, so I dropped by without much expectations. On papers, the specs didn't blow me away, but from the moment I sat on the motorbike, I knew this was something special. The suspension felt like something from another world. I took it for a short spin and I was instantly in love. No, it won't launch you into orbit like a superbike, but that's not the point. The KLX pulls just right, feels feather light under you, and fills you with confidence every time you twist the throttle. Doesn't just ride, it flows. It glides over city bumps, grabs eyeballs, and invites you to take roads less traveled. And that's where it so really shines off-road. The buying experience at the Kawasaki showroom was top-notch. The team was supportive, knowledgeable, and made me feel like I was becoming a part of something bigger, a rider's family. I'm not a trained enduro rider, but once I took the KLX off-road, it was like a whole new chapter began. Pure off-roading means heading out to the edges of the city, but this motorbike feels just as natural on urban roads. Now, I already owned motorbikes like Yamaha R1, R3, Shogun, CB300RR, all more powerful, but the KLX230, it unlocked a side of motorcycling I had never explored before. It's got the right power for daily commutes and weekend adventures, and its lightweight chassis makes everything feel so effortless. 7-liter fuel tank gives me around 28 kilometers per liter, which is decent. Though on long rides, I'll admit the seat can feel a bit firm. But when you're having so much fun, who really cares? Let's quickly run through a few key highlights. Suspension, absolutely brilliant. Potholes, speed bumps, they vanish underneath you. Brakes, strong and progressive, with the added option of switching the ABS on and off when needed. Top speed, I've managed to get around 108 to 110 kilometers per hour, and it was fun. Fit and finish, absolutely premium. You feel that every rupee is well spent, especially when compared to alternatives that you've got in the market right now. Now, is the KLX230 for everyone? Probably not. But for the dreamers, for those who want to venture where few go, and for those who still remember the thrill of motorbikes from their childhood dreams, this motorbike will speak to your soul. It reminded me of scenes from Bollywood movies like Shah Rukh Khan in Koi Na Koi Chahiye, Ajay Devgan's iconic entry in Phool Aur Kante, and Amir Khan in Gulam. The KLX brings back the magic, not with speed, but with spirit. Someday when I'm done riding, I know I'll look at this motorbike in my garage and smile, because it will remind me of all the roads I conquered and the memories I made. My wife calls it a funny one in my collection, and she's not wrong, it's different. But sometimes, different's exactly what you need. So if you're someone who doesn't obsess over numbers but rides for experience, freedom, and adventure, this might just be your next bike. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with fellow bikers, and subscribe for more stories from the saddle. Until next time, ride safe, ride free, and remember, life's not long, but the ride can be legendary.